And time for us to talk about Game 2 and what lies ahead for both teams. We have 5 questions, 5 carefully crafted questions for the two of you to answer in great detail about Game 2. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, question number 1. Is Game 2 a must-win for the Cavaliers?
I don't think it is, no. I think what's important is they have to play well. It has to be a close game. They can't lose in a blowout game. They have to play this team well and at least feel good about themselves going home for Game 3 in a win or a loss. But I won't say it's a must-win, even though Golden State has won the last 5 games against them, maybe 6 games against them in a row. It is not a must-win for Cleveland.
I'm going to go the other way, Matt, and say yes, it's a must game because Golden State has found their stride. They don't want to go down 0-2. I know most teams say, well, they did what they were supposed to do and win the whole games. Now, to your point, Grant, if it's a blowout, now you're going back to the queue, asking your fans to bring the same Oracle as they bring in Oracle to get a game win in 3.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but if teams are down 0-2 in the NBA Finals or 3-31. Or 3-28, excuse me.
It's not good.
In those series. It's not very good. That's exactly right. Question number 2. Coming off 20 points combined for Clay and Steph in Game 1, their lowest total the last 2 seasons. Will they make a splash in Game 2?
Oh, yes, they will. There's no way they're going 8 for 27 again. You see the weather today. It's overcast, so everything is building up now, Grant. It will be raining tomorrow night in Oracle, as they say. There's no way Cleveland Cavaliers are going to keep these 2 guys shooting the way they shot the other night. Yes, the bench got all the credit, but I think these guys get back hot again.
I have to agree with you, 3D, 100%. These guys right here, they didn't play well. They didn't shoot the ball well. Expect them to come out hitting the shots that we've seen them do the last 2-3 years here in the NBA, and particularly in the playoffs thus far in 2016. So they dodged a bullet, managing to win a game with their 2 best players not playing well. They'll play well tomorrow.
Question number 3 is about number 23 in wine and gold, or blue as they wore in Game 1, LeBron James. Does LeBron James need to become 2015 Finals LeBron James?
I think so. I think LeBron needs to be aggressive. The ball needs to be in his hands. He needs to get into the paint and really dictate and set the stage for his teammates. He played about as well as he could possibly play last year. Just didn't have enough help. Now he's got more help, but he's got to set the tone.
Yeah, I'm stuck on this one because I think he needs to be more aggressive, but he showed us in closing out Toronto, he got the rest of his teammates involved. J.R. Smith, I think 1 3-pointer made. Chandler Fry only played 7 minutes, so I think it has to be a mixture of 2015, but make sure everyone else is involved.
All right, and that leads us neatly to question number 4. Will the Cavaliers utilize isolation less in Game 2?
They have to. The way Golden State plays defense, the way they keep all 5 sets of eyes on Kyrie or LeBron James going one-on-one. So you viewers at home, watch how the defense is playing these possessions right here. No cutters, no movement. It's a lot of dribbling, Grant, so they got to get better ball movement if they want to beat this team in Game 2.
And 3D, that's what they did to get to this point. In the Eastern Conference playoffs, ball movement, moving the ball from side to side, quick hitters, not long possessions, handling the ball one-on-one. Golden State, too good of a defensive team, and they switch. They make you go ISO. You got to move the ball and get quick hitters.
All right, question number 5. As you know, in Game 1, the Cavaliers bench was outscored by 35. Can they match the Cavaliers, or excuse me, the Warriors, or come closer to it in Game 2?
I think they have to, Matt. From the previous question, if the ball movement's there, if you can get some stops and get out and run. You've heard Coach Ty Lue talk about pace. Not so much they want to get out and get quick shots. They want to get stops, get the ball over half court, and explore and see if they can get some easy shots. That's where Channing Frye, that's where J.R. Smith, guys like that. And even Dellavedova coming off the bench, when he turns that corner to pick and roll, his little floater shots have to go in. Not to say they have to get 40 some points like Golden State did, but at least get half to it.
Yeah, I don't know if they can match Golden State's bench, but they have to play better. And they've done that throughout the postseason. The production from the bench. What we all were marveling at with Cleveland was the balance that they had and the depth that they had in the playoffs. They didn't show that there in Game 1, so expect some adjustments here in Game 2 and getting more production from the bench.
Well, some of that is just reverting back to the mean as well. Sean Livingston had 20 points on 8 of 10 shooting in Game 1. That's the most he scored all season long. You don't expect that for the rest of the series.
And you're right. He had 11 field goals made throughout the whole Western Conference playoffs.
Right.
He made 8 field goals in game 1. You don't expect that, but it's a matchup situation. Better matchup, smaller guards on the perimeter for Cleveland. Sean Livingston taking advantage.
I just like the fact that Sean Livingston stayed in his lane, which is get to my sweet spot around the elbow area and shoot my shot. Not a layup, not a three-pointers like my counterparts do. I know what I do best, use my size.